So it has been confirmed that Modern Warfare 4 will in fact be a hard reset for Call of Duty, which means no more omni movement, no more strafing in any direction, no more wall jumping. It has also been confirmed that the movement in Modern Warfare 4 multiplayer will not be the same movement in DMZ 2.0. And it has also been confirmed that the DMZ we know will rarely show up in DMZ 2.0. It will be a completely different experience, a true extraction shooter. Once again, since I've been running a YouTube channel for 3 years, I've watched Call of Duty flip, flop like a fish out of water time and time again to appease who? Who are we making all these changes for? The narrative that Call of Duty is dead itself. The narrative is dead. We've seen the proof now, just on PlayStation. But almost 5 million people log in per week to play Call of Duty, whether it be Black Ops 7, Warzone, DMZ. Almost 5 million gamers log in per week just on PlayStation to play Call of Duty. I've said it so many times in other videos, and I will continue to say it. You need to pick a lane and stay in it. Call of Duty is the only game that every 2 years has to flip itself on its head and change. Apex Legends, Battlefield, Fortnite, those games don't change. They just build on what they already have going and make it better. But I digress, because I promise you when I sat down to make this video, everything I just said wasn't supposed to come out. But it did. I said what I said and I'm not taking it back. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on this hard reset and DMZ 2.0 not being the DMZ that we've all come to know and love. And one very interesting point that I've heard is, why should we invest in a game that isn't going to get supported for more than 1 year? This time, next year, the hype train will begin for the next Call of Duty. But will we see support for DMZ 2.0 for a second year? We all know how they did us last time. We know exactly how they did us last time. They started bringing out bundles, they started getting us hooked, and then they stopped supporting DMZ. They let the hackers and the cheaters and the glitchers run amok. And 4 years later, here comes DMZ 2.0. Yes, I am still salty about them yanking that rug from under me when I was really enjoying DMZ. Mischievous and deceitful, chicanerous and deplorable. Now, although you can confuse this as me bitching, don't get it twisted. I've already pre-ordered. I'm a COD man. I play Call of Duty. And I'm pretty good at it too. Look at there. Another satisfied customer. Speaking of customers, when do the customers get the first week of the beta? I need to get my hands on that. I need to see, I need to smell when the Infinity Ward has been cooking. I keep looking at that one clip on Twitter of multiplayer. The movement looks, for something that doesn't have omni movement, you still moving pretty good. I like how they improve mantling, sliding, climbing. Let's go. I need that. Although I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a beta for DMZ. I would like to get my hands on that too. Because we're no longer bartering at a buy station. We're crafting. So let me give you an idea of what they're talking about. Now, I don't know if specialty vest will be a thing in DMZ 2.0, but let's just say, for the sake of this conversation, they are, right? And you need a USB, a gaming console, and a comic book to craft a stealth vest. You infill, you play the game, you can find a USB, you can find a comic book, but you cannot find a gaming console. put the USB and the comic book up, go back in the game, find your gaming console, exfil, go back to your forward base of operations, and put all that together. So when you go back in the game, now you have your stealth vest. What is the level of crafting one needs to master? Because I'm telling you, it can't be too weird. I don't want to be in my forward base of operation hours at a time, crafting, I don't know, bandages or med kits or whatever the case may be. Also, is it like Delta Force? Does it have permanent fall damage? Can you break your legs? Do you have to have a certain bandage or a type of medical bag to heal broken legs? Do you need a certain type of bandage to heal bullet wounds? Or is it an all around fix? These are the questions I have, and I need answers, damn it. I was also watching the COD podcast, and they were talking about DMZ will have bosses, but for some reason, the chemist is coming back. Rhino, the sniper is coming back. We killed them. Why they coming back? Apparently, COD has entered the multiverse, and no one told me. I figured with a whole new DMZ experience, you would have new bosses. I don't think that's asking for too much. Look, I know over 4 years, they have made a lot of changes to DMZ, right? And they're supposed to, right? But at the end of the day, it still has to feel like I'm playing Call of Duty. Anything else is uncivilized. Also, they have not said a single solitary word about carry forward. If you don't know what that is, that means all the skins that we purchased in operator bundles are in the battle pass. Will they carry forward to the next Call of Duty? This is crucial information I need to know. Also, COD points. Will COD points be transferring over? Or is that a problem? The only reason I have all these questions is because Call of Duty keeps changing every 2 to 3 years. So the information changes on what I need to be the best content creator I can be. Take, for example, Exhibit A.
Turn around, teammate. God damn.
Which brings me to another question I have. Will best plays still be a thing? Or are we going back to the final kill cam, which in my opinion is a huge setback? Best plays are so much better. Nothing else tells your ops you got cooked like a best play. We've talked about DMZ 2.0. We've talked about a little bit about MW4 multiplayer, which I plan on expanding on more once I finally have had my hands on it. But we haven't heard anything about the next war zone. This has me intrigued because Warzone plays a very pivotal part in the Call of Duty now. We know there won't be any carry forward as far as operator skins when it comes to Modern Warfare multiplayer, but will there be carry forward in Warzone, or is that also a hard reset? Inquiring minds would like to know. Because there's some of us that Call of Duty brings joy to. We got a lot going on in our lives, professional and personal. And it's great to have that safe space. You can fall back to, forget about the cares of the world. Forget about maybe your fears of the day. Don't worry about that. You'll do better next time. And just have some good old fun playing Call of Duty. I'm not joking. You don't believe me? Okay. Don't listen to me. I want you to listen to yet another satisfied Jimmy ENT customer. That's right. Another satisfied customer. His name is OG Chaos. And OG Chaos had a lot to say.
Fucking crazy. My teammate could have turned around right there, bro. We could have killed that bitch and they got me hostage. fucking crazy.
Does he not sound satisfied? Make sure to like the video. Peace.